Hmm. All right, well, time to get this started. That's right. So welcome, ooh, that's a little loud there. Welcome to the stream now. There we go. But yes, welcome to the stream. And what are we doing today? Well, we are building without a plan. We are going to be creating a brand new world in 1.21.5, and we're just going to call it the build world. And it's going to be in creative. That's what this is. This is going to be a peaceful, creative world build. The only thing here we're going to do is turn fire tick off, I think. Yeah. There we go. That's the only thing that's going to be, is just turning fire tick off. That's what it's going to be. And we're running with some beautiful shaders at the same time, and trying this little mod here to see yourself. Don't know if I like it, but yeah, it could work out well. We're getting some decent frame rate here while things are loading in, so we're just gonna let it just load a bit. Actually, we're gonna check our video settings here first. All right, brightness, we're gonna turn that down to 30. There we go. And yes, everything else is good. So here we are, brand new world for building. I don't even know where to begin. I think I just kind of want to look around a bit first, because it just kind of feels that way, you know? Just real nice. Might come across some villages, who knows? Ooh. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Huh. Got the water going down to meet the river there. Oh, that's really nice, actually. No, it's washing away the pigs. Piggies. You've been good. You've been good, pig. You got saved. No, this is nice, though. I'm really, really digging this. Husbando Games, hello, welcome to the stream. We're doing something a little different today. We're just going to be doing some random creative building. Because my builds are, they definitely need some improvement. So this is just one good old-fashioned 1.21.5. I think this, yeah, this might be the place to do it. Right here. I don't know. What do you think? You like the new outfit? Little sneak peek into what's coming out for tomorrow's video. So I just thought I'd show you there. Okay, so. Build something here, maybe? Maybe, I mean, I'm not very good at building, but we're gonna try some building here. Toga, close, it's a kilt! It's a good old kilt. Good old Scottish kilt. close to actually, almost close to my family's crest, but yes. All right, so what to do? You know what? We're gonna start off with some things here. We want some dark oak logs. We want some oak logs. Start off with those two here. Now we're gonna be going into the water for this. I think this is almost perfect, really. Just this right here, yeah. So we're gonna do this here, and we're gonna build a pillar of support. First one's gonna be right here. And now that's coming out of the water, we're gonna switch to a non-waterlogged piece of wood. I like how that feels. I do. All right, and there we go. We have built a waterlogged pillar. Thank you for watching the stream. Do appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. No, I'm kidding. Let's keep on going here. Let's see here. So I have that one right here. 1, 2. So we got to do it right here. Yep. This one's going to be a little further down, but that's cool. Dude, you know, if I don't have a server or anything of my own, so really when I play on Minecraft, it's just solo play, but I appreciate it. Maybe if this channel takes off further on down the line, then something could change. I've always liked to be able to have the chance to be able to play with others. Let's see here. We're going to raise this up by 2. There we go. Then we're going to go out, let's see here. We're going to make this into like, just for now. Right like that. Yep. There we go. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go out by 1 more. 5. There we go. I think that would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. But yeah, man, as far as that goes, once this channel is up and running to where we have enough support from, you know, members and just don't have Patreon, might make a Patreon. But once that's taken care of as far as things go, to where we're making enough money from the channel through membership and just through ad revenue alone, then I can probably throw up some kind of server for playing along. Unfortunately, until then, it's just kind of, well, we've had a structural integrity issue here, so we're going to have to keep on going down. And boom. Now, granted, nobody's really going to go down and take a look at this here, but it's more so just for the immersion, I think. Yeah, I used to live in the King County area, actually more the Snohomish area, but moved about a month ago, so I'm in a much nicer area now, in comparison. There we go. There we go. That looks like a skeleton. Spencer, welcome to the stream. Mr. UFO, welcome as well. Let's see here. Okay, should we have it come out like 1 more? That'd be a little rough and rustic, I think so. Yeah. I guess that, well, with this here, we probably would need a lower support beam at the same time, so let's just do this here. We're going to be having certain things. Now, here's the question for those of you who just joined in. Look at this, brand new skin for a new video coming out tomorrow. This is all you get for a sneak peek, but also, boom, trying maybe the third person here. I don't know if I like it. Maybe I'll get used to it, but yeah, maybe. It feels weird, honestly. It feels really weird. But okay, so we have this here. Just trying to think more structural. And it's basically 5 wide here, I think. Was this 5 wide or 6 wide? That's a 5 wide, okay. 5 wide. So I don't think we're gonna need the oak logs anymore. But what are we gonna build this out of? Well, we want some planks. Or actually, no, we want some what is the, oh, okay, pitch plant, got it. Slabs, here we go. All right, oak slab, we're gonna grab some spruce slab, and then we're gonna grab a campfire. Just like so. So I want to see something here. When you put the campfires on, they're only on the bottom, okay. Well, that does... well, you know, it might not give too much of an issue here. Let's just see how we do. Gonna throw some of that there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. Have it look a little haggard and a little weathered. Maybe we'll put something... No, that does not look good right there. This is gonna be the starting area, so let's just randomly place some bottom slabs as well. And then we'll take away some of them at the same time. There we go. I really have no plan for building. This is just off the top of my head type of thing, so we'll see how it goes. There we go. Of course, this one here has to be full planks, just so my head works with. Yeah, the third person, it does feel a little weird, doesn't it? Some people like it, some people don't. I'm not a fan of it myself, so I think we're going to turn it off. I just prefer the original vanilla style. Nothing against people who like the newer style, though. It's not for me. I've realized. There we go. All right, let's see what else we got here. So we got some top slabs that we're going to throw up here. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to take that, and then we're going to put that out, kind of give it a little bit of a... No, kind of like that there. You know what? No, we're just going to go all top slabs here. All top. And the reason being for, like, since this is up here, we want some more structural integrity, I think. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Now, do we have to make all this out of wood, though? No, because we don't. And this is just random placing here while I'm just putting things down, so... Oh, I forgot to make it one time of day. Shoot. Oh, that's okay. I mean, this doesn't look... It looks weird. It's like white chocolate and dark chocolate have mixed together here, but nah. Honestly, it almost looks like reserved parking. Okay. But you know, that's what it is with the random placements here and whatnot. That's okay. So now we're going to do some copper. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I just saw it. I'm like, okay, let's do something here. We're gonna make this a little bit exposed. There we go. A little bit of drainage here, since you know, have to be a little rusty looking. I think I need some honeycomb, right? Just to make sure that it's... There we go. Yeah. Oh, this looks nice though. Time set day. There we go. Yeah, no, that looks okay. I think it looks okay. Now, what this is going to be, I have no clue. Fishing pier is definitely on brand as work. Yeah, I was thinking that, but also thinking something else as well. A little bit different, as it were. I think with this here, we're going to... I don't know. This could be a fishing pier, or it could be something else, maybe for boats or what have you. Maybe. I'm gonna take a look here. Yeah, so... yeah, okay. And that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so the grates are done. Let me see here. For all the copper pieces that are here, like... Okay, we got some weathered stuff here. Some bulbs are nice. Cut copper, do. Oh, I guess I could have just grabbed some wax stuff here. Okay. This shows how much I use copper. Let's go with some bricks, actually. I want to do some bricks. What we're going to do here is we're going to try and make something, maybe some, nah, it doesn't really fit. Doesn't really fit, does it? Resin bricks are just way too bright for that. But, and red nether is too much. Let's grab some concrete powder. It's a little too bright though, isn't it? How about some terracotta? There we go. A little bit of a darker red. There we go. That's the palette that we want. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start off with just some bricks. Yeah. Right there. Boom. Okay. I don't know how long this is going to be, but let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you know what? That'll work. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then what we're going to do here is we're actually going to widen this out a bit. So 1, I have like one there, but basically 2, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Just trying to make a footprint here that makes sense. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to go 7, 8, and 9. There we go. But I want this part to be open here, so I'm gonna go right there. Yeah. I think this will do, maybe. That's one. No, we actually do need one more end, yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I want a 5 wide opening. I just messed it up here a little bit, but no, that's good. That's good. Okay. Yep. Gonna go like that there, just where it's all put in here. And we're just gonna be building the frame first. Just simply to make sure that we have a good enough clearance here. Yeah. Something like this. I'm thinking in my head like a truck driving through for some reason. That's what's in my head here. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? 5 here? Yeah. Well, a little bit higher. So that's just the first area. And then we got that right there. This can be like the first kind of floor area, as it were. Kind of like a World War II bunker, port town. Maybe that's what we'll do. A little bit of a port town here. But this is also practice for me with the new video coming out tomorrow. Oh, that's where I messed up. Okay. I see where I messed up now. No wonder why it felt off. Okay. This makes much more sense. Yes. Perfect. And 5. Okay. Almost looks like Tacoma. Possibly, yeah. Okay, got that there. One more up here, and then we got one more here. And there. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll do for the actual. We might be able to just make it one whole big thing here. Yeah. And I got myself a new mouse about a month ago. I was using an old LG like 2-button mouse. And Best Buy had on sale the Razer Basilisk version 3 in white for like $39. So I picked it up, and you know what? It is super comfortable. I got big hands, and they just rest so comfortably on this thing. So if you're ever thinking about getting a new mouse, it's wired, but it's got like this really, really nice feeling, like almost cloth braided wire covering on it. It's super comfortable, even just a touch. Something I would definitely suggest here. Okay. Good. We're not even going to bother with the roof yet. Just wanted to make sure that I got the framework here. Yep. Okay, so we're going to split this up here. And you have to go all the way up, just like that. So we might have to change this out a little bit as far as rounding out goes, but yeah, maybe. Who knows? There you go. Just bought a G705 from Best Buy today, funny enough. Yeah. Mice are getting expensive. Things get, man, I'm looking like to get a new graphics card here. I'm thinking about the B580 from Intel. I'm running a 2070S right now. I mean, this is all just theoretical talk because I'm still trying to get a job from where I moved to, and it's been a little difficult, but I had 2 interviews yesterday with 2 different companies, so hopefully something comes from that. If not, I mean, you know, it is what it is, but kind of fingers crossed. Let's do this here. Okay, brick. Gonna grab some slabs and some brick walls and some stairs. Let's see here. Want to round out this just a bit. Yeah. Just, well, not like that. No. Well, now it looks like a barn. I mean, I'm not complaining. Could do it like that here. But yeah, I mean, like, I got no complaint with the card that I have, first off, just to make it very clear. I got no complaints at all. It's just old, and I think it's starting to go out. I was playing some Phasmo with friends the other day, and it went fully black. It just did that little graphic card error thing, so, I mean, I got this, I think I got this used, so... Yeah, this looks okay. I want to swatch that out, but... Yeah, no, this will work, I think. Yeah, no, that'll work just fine. This will... We're going to make this look good. We're going to make it look good. Yeah. So, it's the one thing I forgot to do. I don't even know, what is it, like game rule? Time? I don't even know how to... do daylight cycle. False. There we go. Now we're going to have daytime infinitely. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting 117 right now. It's not bad. It's just I've noticed that it's starting to fail a little bit. And when I'm playing... when I'm playing Phasmophobia or Repo, for example, sometimes I'll get some stuttering. And I do want to play some more games. And honestly, like, just this whole computer needs to be upgraded on certain parts. That's all. Sometimes you just got to go with the upgrades, and that way you're kind of with it. Let's see here. How does that look? A little bit of mud put in there. Mud bricks. Get a 5090, have a bonfire. Yeah, no. I almost kind of like this better. You know what? We're just going to keep it simple. You know, they say, sometimes you go too much, and right now we are just I'm trying to find my footing, is what I'm trying to do. So let's grab some glass panes here, and we are going to be using some light gray panes for this, because I want to give it a little bit of a smoky factory look, I think. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a little bit. Let's see what the other panes are. Got a gray one as well. Let's see here. Yeah, I do. You know what? Let's try one more. We're gonna try a brown. Brown stain paint, and the reason for that is because, I mean, industrial work is dirty, and you're gonna have stuff flying everywhere, dust and whatnot. So let's see here if I can remember. Okay, so we have the dark gray, we have the light gray, we got a brown. I'm kind of digging the brown. The light gray is a little bit too light for me. Yeah. Oops. I think we're gonna go with the brown. I think the oops. Ah, that's one thing with the glass paints. It's hard to see them. There we go. Yeah, definitely go with this here. This kind of sounds a little loud. Oh, well, thank you for sponsoring the channel. I do appreciate it. Thank you for joining the membership there. With that, when you do that, what's going to happen is, first off, welcome to the channel, my friend. For the membership, you are member number 5. So thank you very much for joining. With that, you do get perks. Not a lot of perks right now because I'm still trying to figure out a lot of them, just to be honest, but there will be member-only streams. There are member-only videos, and some videos are released for members only first before they are released. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot more. Yeah, no, the brown versus the gray. Yeah, we're going to go brown. Brown's good. Kind of goes with the motif. Although... yeah, we're just going to do it this way. This works well. Yes. Yes, indeed. Maybe we'll leave a gray one there. Maybe. Just because I can't really stand the sound of the glass breaking much more. No, we'll go through it. The one thing I didn't see was if there was like a continuity type of mod or something to have all of this go together. But yeah, it is what it is. This is true vanilla. I don't have any like extra, I do have some extra mods in here, but mainly it's modded just for performance wise. Yeah, no, that looks, it looks good. It looks good with the brown, I think. The brown and the brick play off each other pretty darn well. Yeah. Whiffs, good evening and welcome. Say hello to a new member of the channel as well for the membership, Husbando Games. Just joined for the membership. So Whiffs is actually the very first member. Yes, the mod pack. So, good question. The mod pack is ready. So I will be recording for the next couple days on the mod pack, making an intro for it, and then recording the first episode. Found me on here months ago. Videos are calming and relatable to me because I grew up in Pierce and lived in Skagit whole life, so I have to give you some love, man. I appreciate it, brother. Spread the love around. I'm all about the love. And I'm actually on the other side of the mountains now. So I'm not even in the same county anymore. 350 miles away. It has been like 70, in the 70s all day today. It's been nice. So. Okay, I think this is something I want to do towards just regular bricks. You know, we don't want everything to be glass all the way around. That's just asking for failure. Plus, you know, just in case something crashes or whatever. There we go. This is like old school Minecraft build to where it's like there's not a lot. I have not yet really learned or watched a lot of videos. I mean, I've watched videos, but they just don't stick for me as far as how often some things work out. So, but yes, Husbando Games, if you go to the members only section, you'll find some videos that were uploaded. I've been working on a mod pack for the past couple months. and did a live stream test with it. And I think it's finally at its final phase. Now, the other thing here is, because you became a member here, this is something that I like to do. This used to be done a long time ago. Well, I shouldn't say a long time ago, but this was done by a lot of Minecraft creators back in the day before their memberships or anything. When anybody donated, they would either make a build or they would at least put the sign up there. So we're gonna grab a sign really quick here for you. And let's grab some glow ink here. Whiffs, sponsor the channel again. Thank you, brother. Do appreciate. All right, we need some glow ink sack here. And then let's see here. So first, boom. Husbando Games. Perfect. Right there like that. Kabloo! There we go. Right there. And then right underneath, we're going to be putting Whiffs right back up there. Whiffs, you changed, man. Your name used to be Whiff something else, right? But yeah. There we go. So we got 2 members with this stream here. I think it was 2000. Oh, yeah. All right, man, no problem. I appreciate your help there. I mean, this is what I like to do. Is like when I'm streaming. Yeah, when I'm streaming and it's somebody joins in, either somebody donates, they become a channel member, anything like that, I'll make a build or I'll put their name on the build that we're making here. So I remember doing that last time, Spencer. That was fun. So let's see here. We're actually going to keep this as stone, but we might go back in and fill this up a little bit more. Almost thought about, I don't think World Edit is out for 1.21.5 yet, so I got to fill all of this in by hand because I don't know the commands at all. So there is that too. I don't know the commands. But usually when it comes to industrial places, they usually have concrete floors anyway, so it's not such a big jump, as it were. But let's fix some of this here. There we go. Okay, so we have this portion planned out here. We got the Great Stillet water drain here and here. I'm trying to think like Seattle, man. I'm trying to think Seattle. Members Valhalla, you know what? I like that. That's what we're going to do. I like that. Thank you. Oh, and if you're wondering, for shaders wise, Makeup Ultra Fast is the shader that we're using. It's very low impact, which is why we're getting some really good frame rates. I actually have this capped at 120 for the frame rates here, but yeah, so we have this mirrored over here. And I'm not good at making buildings in general because I really haven't practiced. I know Whiffs, Spencer, you've heard this before, but when I played Minecraft, I was more of a like, just dig into the tunnel and go caving kind of guy and make a hobbit hole. So this is really stretching. The Shanghai, oh yeah. Well, I was thinking more like the Seattle Pier with the cranes. And I've never built a crane before, but I thought it would be cool to have this kind of be like a little commercial boat launch area. You know, you have the crane drops the boat here, or maybe like a fishing boat. And this is like the little factory here where the workers grab the fish. Kind of like Pike Place. Kind of like Pike Place. Just there won't be any actual fish throwing because I don't know how to do the redstone to get the slime blocks and everything. But maybe I should learn that. That would be fun to do. I think that would be fun to do. But let's see here. So this here, industrial buildings usually have a flat roof, usually. So let's see what we can do about that. I think for a flat roof, I want to go with a different color scheme. Yeah, and I also want to make this one more higher for that, to where we actually have a little bit of depth. Hopefully this turns out better looking than what it's in my head, but well, my head's not too good with building anyway, but you know what, that's okay. I'm finally getting over being sick though. Yeah, some of them are flat roofs at a 45-degree angle. Some of them are flat, but they have like little drainage areas on the side. So I was thinking about kind of going that route, seeing if maybe we can find something that would act as a drainage for the pipes to go down. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the good old slabs. The good old slabs. And I think maybe we'll go... We're going to try a couple different slabs here. Just going to see how they look. New recipe unlocked. Okay, that's cool. I don't want to go with just the stone slab. Stone slabs, I mean, we got enough stone around here. So, smooth stone. Right, yeah, chimney pipes, I think so. Or polished tough. I kind of dig the polished tough because it has a bit more of a weathered look. Yeah. I'm kind of going a little dingy with it. It's been around for quite a while. You know, it's seen its use. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go with the polished tough slabs actually. But let me also see, let's just take a look here. Let's see what a regular tough slab looks like on top of that. Brick slabs, just in case. You know what? Little variance. Just a little bit of variance here. Yeah, no, the variance does make it pop a bit more. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we are first gonna we're gonna polish, we're gonna tough slab this up with the regular ones. Then we're gonna go back around and kind of, every once in a while, just replace it with a couple different ones, just to kind of give it that little bit of a weathered look. I think. Maybe. Yes. Yep. No, I'm okay with this. Now let's see here. Okay, so now we're gonna take this and just randomly pop some here. Right like that. The job hunt, it's going okay. Haven't gotten a job yet, but I had 2 interviews yesterday with 2 different companies. And so I will find out next week. One is just for a sales position on the floor for a cell phone company. And the other one is for a management role. Yeah, you know, I kind of like the way that breaks up there, just like that. Yeah, no, it feels a lot better broken up like this. Now we'll put one on the corner there, then right there. Nobody's going to see that, but you know what? We'll know it's there. We will know it's there for sure. And maybe one right there and one right there. Yeah. Okay. You know what's funny is before they lowered the, let's see here. Let's set the time a little bit. Time set, what are we at? Let's try 1200. No, well. Maybe 1800. You think 1800 would do it? There we go. That's a little bit better on the light. Wish the clouds weren't in the way, but it is what it is. No, that's a lot better with the depth here. Okay. But yeah, so the other one is for a management position. So with a vape shop. So, I mean, I was in the industry for 8 years with vaping. I was a vape shop owner before I moved, so kind of know the stuff. Figured why not? So let's see here. Yeah, no, you know, I really like how the sun's shining through the brown here. It looks really good. Yeah, now I can dig that. So there's one thing here with this that I wanted to do. And let's bring out the terracotta again for this. And then some concrete powder. Because kind of makes it look a little old. It would, you know what? It would work better if we actually made it out of terracotta first. Then this would have made more sense to have, like, you know, little bits of red kind of looking disheveled and whatnot. That's why I was thinking like mud bricks. Let's just see if, like, not mudjud, but mud. Let's see here. Raw and polished granite. Thank you. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Blazer, by the way, hello, welcome. Let's see how the mud looks too. Just kind of, you know, a little old and broken down. We'll just throw some in there. Yeah. But yo, I like that idea. Actually, no, we're gonna do that right here. Let's see here, granite. Thank you for that, by the way. Gonna grab some polished granite here. We're gonna grab some granite walls, and we're gonna grab granite slabs and some stairs. Then we're gonna grab some brick stairs too. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. Okay, sorry, getting some text from my crumpet here. Okay, let's throw in a granite wall. Yeah, no, that does look good. It makes it look much more 3D too. Like the bricks have eroded away and there's just like the foundation portion left. I do like that. Let's see here. A little bit of granite. Yeah, no, that does work better. Blazer is not a channel member, but that's totally cool. Let's see here, maybe right there. Yeah, okay. Now that we're getting into the mud, not the mud bricks, but the mud with the granite. Yeah, no, that's looking a lot better here. Let's see. Can we get away with this? Yep, there we go. Maybe a little bit here. Yep, no, that's good. And then we're gonna leave that one there. We'll leave that there. And then just a little stair right there and an upside down one right here. All right, there we go. Yes, okay. This much more depth this way actually with the stairs. Yeah. Let's see if we want to do that for all of them actually. Yeah, you know, with the glass panes, that actually does add more depth, so we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, loads better. Loads better! Loads better. And apparently we got a trapeze artist. Come on, there we go. Why are you not... Well, you did it the wrong way, but at least it placed. Yeah, no, that does add a lot more depth. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and add maybe some polished granite. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much for gifting a membership there, Husbando. I do appreciate that. You, my friend, are awesome. That is very, very kind of you. Brandy, welcome to the channel membership. Let's see here. We're gonna get rid of the concrete powder there. We're gonna put that there. I did like having the wall here. But let's see if we can grab some of the brick wall as well. Just another brick of the wall. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I am really digging this here for that. Yep. Okay. Time for a little bit of more randomness. Just random placements here and there and there and everywhere. There we go. It took me forever to figure out that I had to like hold down both mouse buttons at the same time just to get them to replace. Let's try that. There we go. Yep. And then maybe we're gonna have a bigger right there. With, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Oh, that is good. This looks like smallpox right now, but we'll get that fixed up. Yes. And you know, maybe what we can do here. Walls have nice detailed windows too, like corners to break up large windows. Okay, let's give that a shot here. Oh, they connect the windows now? I didn't even, okay. Look at that. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. Look at that. Oh my God. Yes, hello, thank you, please. That's just awesome. We are gonna get rid of the polished granite stairs though. There we go. I'm getting confused by them. That's the only reason why. There we go. All right, now question is, do we want to do stair here? Yeah, you know, sometimes just a little bit of a broken stair. Maybe this way. You can have it wrap around, actually. There we go. Yes, okay, perfect. And this one here, we're actually going to do this. Why not make a little indentation in the wall? Yep. We're doing it. That adds some nice depth to it. Ah! There we go, like that. Okay, and then for this here, the other wall, we're going to do a little bit of packed mud along the bottom. Throw in some granite as well. Just so it's, you know what, this one's actually going to have a little bit of a weakness. Yeah, right like that. I like that. Okay. And we are definitely doing the brick walls for all the corners here. Oh yeah, that is just fantastic. Do the indent randomly around to give it depth? Yeah. But just shaving this off right here, and then this, what we can do is, will it connect to a stair? It will not. Ah! Okay. Too good to be true, too good to be true. That's okay, though. Oh, that looks really good, though. I need to do some more investigation into stuff, I guess, but... Oh, the bottom is looking good. Just gonna replace this with the stairs here really quick. Just for more of that depth. I'm liking this, the depth. See this? Learning to build from other people while streaming live. This is wonderful. And this one here. This one, we're gonna have it be some of that, because maybe, yes, actually, that's how it's gonna happen. We're gonna have, yep, okay, hang on. We're gonna do with a mossy cobblestone wall and then maybe a cobblestone and an andesite wall. Yeah. Let's get rid of the mud for now. We're going to boom like that, and then a little bit of this. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I sort of know what I'm doing, but cobblestone, there we go. And what should be here? What needs to be here for that? No, that's not going to work. Instead, here's... Gonna get rid of that too. I think what we'll do... no problem, Laser. Yeah, I was thinking a hopper. That sort of works. It only bugs me because it's not right there, but I mean, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get that figured out. We're gonna put another hopper maybe right here. So it goes into like a drainage system, but I don't like how it does that. So let's try this here. Nope, that's not good. Maybe we'll put some water there. We'll leave that be for now. But with this here, we're going to do all of the stairs in granite. Because it's kind of gotten a little weathered down from all the rain and whatnot. Think that'll work. A black block, yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah, concrete. Concrete will work for that. You know, how about this instead? We're going to do a waxed weathered copper grate because lots of water been going. There we go. There we go. That works. And then we can fill it up with water. I think we can waterlog these, right? Yes. There we go. That works well. Can't really see it, but we know it's there. Yeah, I feel that works pretty good there. But this... That's how we'll do it. Yeah, we're going to have this be the little drainage area. Little runoff, if you will. Unfortunately, hoppers cannot be filled with water. That's the downside to them. Maybe though, just for kind of give the idea of water. Maybe that will kind of give, I don't like that. But a trapdoor on top of it, yes, actually, a trapdoor would be good. Yeah. There we go. A little iron trapdoor. Sunless, welcome to the stream, my friend. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that works well, I think. Yeah. And you know what, we're going to give some depth on the inside as well here. There we go. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Forgot that was there. There we go. Let's see. Let's do it on this side then. Whoop! Apparently I jumped really high. Let's see here. A little bit of that, and then a little bit of that there. A little bit of missing bricks. Okay, and then some wall, just to kind of flatten it out, give it a bit more depth there. Yep. Maybe some granite wall too? I'm going like way too overboard on this. I know I am. But, oh well. Melissa, welcome. Welcome, sister. Another PNW transplant. Let's see here. Not yet. Thank you for the reminder. Brandy sign, yes. Boom, right there. Brandy B. author. Okay. Brandy B. author. Then, of course, we need to get some glow ink for this. There we go. Squish. Yes. Take the inside wall out. All right, so we got this. We got the mud here. You know, we're gonna do a little bit more mud. Why not? Maybe the bricks are failing over time along with that. That's why they're looking a little worn down. Yeah, I like that. People looking still working? Hey, you know, that's cool. I appreciate you popping and saying hi. How would the gravel? The gravel does not look good. No, it does not. Yeah, a build for each of the member. That was a little over the top for me, unfortunately. I felt really worn down afterwards. So I think just every stream, when someone comes in and becomes a member or they donate, it's going to be just their name's going to be put on the building. But I think what I'm gonna do in the, I gotta decide if it's the modded or the lone crafter series, and yeah, it was like a 5 or 6 hour stream doing that, which I mean I had a lot of fun doing, but I think therefore I am, I guess. But let's see here. You know what? Let's try something here. I want to try something on this wall right here. Let's see here. What can I do? We're going to have a little bit of a structural issue where there is some holes. There we go. Hey, look at that. There we go. Okay. We're not doing anything very much on the very top here. So, Sunless, I love you. The builds are a thank you for anybody who donates or becomes a member. It's what I can offer for those people. I wish I could do it for everybody, but it's just like an extra special thank you because I don't have a lot of things that I have set up for members right now, aside from just the members only streams and the videos. But one day, let's not do it like that there. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, I like that. It looks weird, but I like it. The thing is, we're not going to see it because we're putting a roof up here, so... oh, well. But still. Speaking of roof, let's... Oops, knocked over some things here. Let's go back here. We're going to do some slabbage again. This time for the roof... What are we going to do for the roof? Good question. Let's see. Maybe some deep slate. We're going to try some deep slate tile here. Actually, you know what? No, yeah, we're going to do some deep slate. Just trying to remember what it was like when I worked in a factory. And the ceilings were kind of dark. They were also very high up, too. Also as a security guard. I've had a couple different jobs throughout the years, but I remember when I worked in a factory, the ceilings were high up. They were actually more metallic. So maybe going with something that looks more like metal, so possibly the polished andesite slab? Sunless, I'm right there with you, brother. Don't even worry. The fact that you're here chatting along is enough for me. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'll try a couple different ones. Maybe this is where the mud bricks come in. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's see here. We're just going to try and look along the side of the building here. This does feel much more factory-esque to me. That's a little too fancy. That's like, I don't know, working at Amazon, maybe? I've never worked at Amazon, so I couldn't say. But the mud bricks, you know what though? Let's do mud bricks. We're gonna do mud bricks, and I will tell you why, because it's my world. And I want to use mud bricks. Oh, that sound though, of placing them. Ooh. Squishy. Yeah, no, this works well. This works. Definitely an honorable mention. Yeah, earlier today, I went to go stream some Phasmophobia. It's another favorite game of mine. Been playing it a lot with Melissa and Lane and Wendigo. There we go. As well as some Repo. Repo's also fun to play. But for those, yeah, right, it's a common industrial block, but mud brick is fun. And I think that's what I want to do. I kind of want to break up the monotony a bit, but also I feel that the mud brick ties into the color scheme. So, yeah, figure we do it that way. Let's just the squishy sounds. There we go. Oh, now we got echo in here. Yes. Perfect. Now, the one thing for suspending disbelief. There we go. It bugs me when it's only one. It needs to be connected somehow. You know what? We're gonna leave it like that. I like this, the pitted wall. And we got a little bit of mud here. Maybe we'll have the, there we go. Just a bit. There we go. Yeah. You know what? I think, oh no. Who's signed to lose? Oopsie. No! Well, you know what? That's okay. It goes right back on there. Like it never happened. Oopsie. There we go. Glow squid ink. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Okay, so chain time. And then I think... Oh, light blocks. Is it like this? Didn't mean to do that. That's it. Shroom. Okay, so we got shroom blocks for one. We got frog lights, which I think frog lights are going to do the best as far as like an industrial look goes. I think that's what we're going to go with. It's going to be between the shroom lights and that here. So let's take a look. Yeah. Versus. Oh, that's dingy though. I like. Okay. Shroom light or frog light. Brown mushroom in the ceiling. Oh, we can take a look at that. Demonology. I have not played Demonologist yet. I'll be honest, I have, like, this is one of the things, like, I'm hoping here to start doing a little bit better. End rods, yeah, we could do end rods too. That's another thing. We'll see if brown mushroom, is this brown mushroom? Yeah. Frog lights with, yes, fluorescent light look, yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yep. Yeah, so we just have these as the top slabs here to where this kind of shows through. But for where we're going to have it, it's going to be coming like from here. So I do like the idea of something like this here. But of course, being like either the frog lights, maybe. Or the shroom lights. I know I just called it the frog light when it should have been shroom light that I said, but... All that echo, though. Should we go on more dingy? Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking going with the frog lights because they are more dingy. But what I really want to do is make sure that they look more industrial, and they need to be no more than 3 long. So we got this here, like 1, 2, and 3. That over there. That's with a 2 wide gap. Yeah. So 2 wide gap. 1, 2, and 3. Then 1, 2, and 3 like that, except I'm off by 1. There we go. Okay, so that gives me an idea. And then we're going to lower these down by 1 because we need them to hang. Yeah, shroom in the ceiling with the iron trapdoor at the bottom, probably. Oh, we also will try the copper trapdoors as well. the question is, how do we want these to hang? Like this? Or like this? I mean, we're going to take this here and just bloop and bloop, just for it to connect, of course. And, you know, we could actually run this across to have it be more of a structurally sound. Little load bearing there. Or we go with the chains on either side. Let's finish this out. Chains. I'm thinking chains too, because I remember when I worked in a factory, they just kind of swung back and forth a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with the chains there. Yeah, those chains scream factory also. There we go. I'm going to run this all the way down here, just because we do need to have structural support. Yeah, little beams, as it were. Right in the middle there. Oh, this one's off by... Oh my god, that's why it's feeling weird. Okay. We will fix this really quick. Oops. Oopsie. I like it better when it's in the middle of this here, so we're just gonna... Boop, 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 boop. Real quick. And move this over here. There we go. God, I love that echo sound. That's great. We got the right there, trim lights, okay. And now trapdoor time, so let's see here. Oxidized. Okay. We're gonna grab an iron trapdoor, we're gonna grab a waxed exposed, waxed weathered, and then a waxed oxidized. And you know what? Didn't even think about copper bulbs. Maybe we'll do copper bulbs down here, because it's a little bit different, but let's see. That does look nice and dingy. Let's try the weathered ones on the other side here. Still nice and dingy. This feels a little better with the color scheme, but this pops more. I think this one here is just going to be too... Yeah, that one's a bit too much. We also have these on the bottom here, and... Could leave them like that and just do it on the side. I think, personally, I kind of like this side a little bit more. The weathered copper. Okay. True, the greener the better. Yeah, all right. We'll go with the weathered copper. There we go. Ah! Oop. Yeah. That's okay. Just gonna do that really quick, because I want to see how this looks too. Let's grab a button. Ooh, that does look nice too. That actually looks even more with it. I don't know. What do you think? Ooh, it looks like a light bulb is starting to dim or burn out. I kind of like that, actually. Just leave that there. The rest of them could be the shroom lights, but like this one's just almost dead and needs to be replaced. Do you think the brown ones were better? Ooh. Maybe have them be a mixture. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking like one bulb, like not every copper bulb, but you know, they're a little burnt out. Let's do it this way here. Yeah. Yep, nope, this is the way to go. First stage of weathering. Whew. So many people here. Okay, let's see if I can do this correctly. Okay. What are these called first off? So this one is exposed copper, then we have weathered copper. Okay. All right. There we go. Got a pull for the trapdoors. Oh yeah, the amount of times I've seen it. Yeah, the partially burnt fluorescent tube. Yes, indeed. Now this one I think is going to have a little bit of a longer track. Ender rods inside of the trapdoors? Good question. Not too sure. I mean, we can do that real quick over here. Let's grab the chain. So unless we'll update on, you can also catch the whole thing afterwards as well. It's a tie. Spencer, have a good night. Appreciate you coming in. So the one issue with the end rods is that I don't think that they will connect this way. Yeah, they don't connect to the chains this way. So that adds a little bit of a connection issue, because you can see right through it. So I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to say a kibosh on that, but it's a good suggestion otherwise. If they would connect it, we would like, oh heck yeah. I'm gonna go with a slightly burnt out one here. Nope. Here we go. There we go. There we go. I don't think levers connect to the end rods when they're on like that, because it's right in the middle. But since you asked, let's do some Minecraft myth busting. No. But what they do is like that, then like that. Could do that. Might save that for a different build. That's actually a nice little thing there. Let's go ahead and switch this here. Not a fan of that song. Well, I'm a fan of it. I like it. I put it on the playlist, but it's a bit too intense. This one's almost too intense too. So yes, they do connect to the end rods. We might use these somewhere else. Oops. Nah, we'll leave it there. Okay, so it looks like the exposed copper trapdoors have won with the pole. So we're gonna go ahead and leave them on there. Just like so. With the pole, shows that this has won. There we go, and let's go ahead and end this poll here. There we go. With 5 votes, the exposed won just by 1 vote there. But I think, honestly, like you said, with the little bit of green there, with it being near the sea and everything, it does give that, like, weathered sea vibe. Like what brass would do if you don't keep a hold of it as well. So that works just fine. This one is the longer one. And then like that. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I like this actually. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It almost looks like an old out of commission firehouse too. Let's try it this way here. No, yeah, that's right. Glass panes don't connect to stairs. Unless it is this way. Nope, come on. That way, there we go. But then there's a hole there, but you know what, that's okay. We can have some holes. Yeah, no, I'm digging how this looks. I really am. Yeah, no, it looks good. I'm liking it. And maybe we do some brick wall here. There we go. Add some more depth to it. Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Uh-huh. What do you got? What do you got for me? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. No, this actually looks pretty good at nighttime here. I'm debating on an overhang. Just a little bit of one, but I don't think we're going to do one. And the only reason why I'm thinking overhang now is just because of the depth here. But, yeah. Yep, there we go. No, that's cool. I can do that. All right, so we have, I'm going to say this is almost basically finished here. Yeah. No, on top here, this looks good. And what we'll do, because this is, yeah, okay, perfect. Iron bar time. We're gonna put a little radio thing right up here, I think. Just kind of give it like a little bit of a, right like that, and then we'll just go up a little bit. Right there. Then, come on, right here. Boom. Okay. Kind of supposed to be a little bit of a radio tower. Stairs are blocked behind with that something. Yeah, no, that's true. I feel like it needs to go one more out this way just for parity's sake. Yeah. Kind of like a weather vane. A little bit of a radio tower. Now, do we have any tiny things that glow? I don't think we do. Minecraft does not have any small glowy buttons. They got candles, but I would not want to put a candle. Well, you know what? Maybe if it was light gray candle. We'll try light gray candle, see what happens there. Possibly. Just sometimes, so it helps to take a step back and look at other things. So like, for example, firefly, bush, there we go. So always day works well, but sometimes it also helps us see it at nighttime and just take a look at it from different, like, look at this. We got a little sad monster face going on here. I dig it. But I just wanted to see exactly what it would look like at nighttime too. That looks nice. I think I had it at, let's go. Nope, wrong one. One less zero. There we go. It is now day. Huh? Yes. So let's see what it would look like if we put a candle. Okay, the candle fits right on top of it there. So with a little bit of suspension of belief, we can have like a little beacon. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Or a redstone torch. We could do that too. I forgot torches were a thing. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Thank you, Melissa. Right? At night amongst the stones, if it's growing in the cracks of concrete, yes. All right, so let's get rid of that, and this, and this, and this, and this can all go away. No, this, I do think we need to have dirt, because we'll not go on concrete. But what we can do here is... Yeah, no, you can't place it on that. But... what you can do is this. I'm gonna hollow this out here just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Little firefly bush trick. There we go. They're hidden. Hidden fireflies. I like that. That looks really nice. Just answering the text messages here. Okay. All right, yeah, I remembered when I did the snapshot preview here that you can put it underneath things so it'll always be on. And just like so. We get some firefly stuff here. So this is where we turn it to nighttime. Oh, okay, yeah. Just those little bit of fireflies. They do add to it a little bit, which is really nice. Okay, so. We have this started here. Let's see. Okay. What I'm going to do really quick here is I'm just going to take a quick little stretch break. Not leaving, just taking a quick break to where I can get up and stretch, grab myself some water. Hydrate, because hydration is super important. I have one of those big old Stanley Cup mug things. I got to fill it back up with water. But yeah, so about a 5-minute break and I will be back. So put that up there. Get it? It's a thumbnail of me. I'm on a thumbnail. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit. Alrighty. Back a little sooner than what I thought it would be, but it was a very quick trip. Got everything filled back up here with the good old mug. Stone, raw andesite, and gravel, floor and conveyor belts. I dig it. Let's see what we can do for that. Let's see what we can do here. Well, the good part is we already have stone, so that's not a problem. Raw andesite and gravel. I do like that. I'm throwing some suspicious gravel. And maybe some tough as well. And then there is, oh gosh, what's some of the new blocks? There was a newer one that was... moss. Here we go. This was something that I saw B00 talk about, was how you could go from like this stuff here, right? This floor here. I think we're gonna have the old wooden floor kind of sort of come out here and transition over into the there we go. Yeah, we'll have our old wood floor like transition out from there to about there, I think. But then a little bit of gravel, not much gravel, just a little bit, because we got gravel out there too. Yep, come on, there we go. Got gravel out here. We got to change that up too. But yeah, little patchwork there. Maybe a little bit of tough for some oil spots or something like that. Maybe. See, this is where it's like watching B00, what he was talking about. Like going from cobblestone to tough to the new moss. It's a really good transition, really. From lighter to darker. We're not going to do that, but it looked cool. There we go. Little andesite in the corner there. Put some gravel right here. There we go. And hush him up. There we go. Well, okay. Same thing with the inside. There we go. Okay. Oop. Right there. There we go. Nice little patchy areas. I like that. That works well. Yet to use pale moss, but certainly will make it into the go-tos. You use dead coral either. Oh, dead, right, coral. Let's see actually how that works. I think we're gonna want one that's either the fire coral or this one here, just because of the busyness of it. Put that right next to it. Maybe. Okay, when you put them like that, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, just a smidge. Just like, don't go crazy or hand with it. That's too much. But next to the gravel, that actually works. Yeah. Okay. So for the floor, I think the floor is done there. Okay, so plank time. Oh, spruce is going to be good for this. And we're going to want some slabs for this too. Spruce slabs, oak slabs. And this, I think, is where the campfire comes into play. Let's take a look here, shall we? So we're going to right like that and right like that. Okay. It's going to look a little weird, but that's okay. Yeah. No, I can do this, yeah. We're just going to have it right here for the campfire. There we go. A little bit of a... Nope, still don't like it. Still don't like it. Okay, there we go. If you could have it like one up higher, as far as like if you could have it be like a top slab almost, then it would work, I think. There we go. I think we have it. Yeah, we're gonna have it cut off like right here, actually. With this, it's going to be darker because there's a lot of things running over it, so I think the spruce works better for that. Well, let's grab some dark oak slabs too. Let's just see. Nope, too chocolatey. Too chocolatey. Too chocolatey. There we go. There we go. Okay. Factory floor is good. We have this starting off here, which is good. We got our grates that do need to be waterlogged. We're also going to make sure that when we waterlog them, that the water has a place to go. There we go. Yeah. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Now, most of us aren't going to see it, but I mean, yes. But now, it looks nicer. There we go. Yeah, no, I can sort of dig that. Don't have any coming from here because there's no boats or anything coming out right now, but this works well. So, factory floor and conveyor belts. Well, we got that. Conveyor belt wise, let's see here. What would a good conveyor belt be consistent of? I don't have anything here to like make, what's the word? Item frames. I don't have anything to make them disappear. Don't have a data pack for that. I know they make them, but I don't have one. But let's see here. Kind of going with the fishmonger type of thing. We're just grabbing different things here that may or may not work. So we will see. Smooth blackstone slabs with grindstones? Okay, let's take a look at that there. That's polished. We're talking about the polished blackstone slabs? Or... not seeing any smooth blackstone. This is too slow. Polished, okay. So I'm guessing it's something like this here, or maybe something like that. Or on top. Ah, on top, that's what you mean, yes. It does actually look like a conveyor belt. Yeah, no, you're right. And let's have it dropping off something here into a composter. And we can put item frames in here for now. And then fish. Fish. I'm just gonna grab a, well, we're not gonna have it. We're gonna grab some cod and then we're gonna grab some salmon. There we go. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Oh, nope, that won't do. Okay. Darn it. Well, you know what? Boom. There we go. That's how it's going. Yep. Okay. Let's, oh, shoot. Shoot. Natural blocks, there we go. There we go. Make it look like there's some stuff in there at least, you know? And, oh, you cannot hang moss like that, okay. Interesting. And perhaps what we'll do here... redstone block, and then we're going to do some sticky pistons. There we go. I don't really know what it does, but except I do. Kind of looks like it's cutting there, actually. This could also be a good little thing here. Where's the logs? There's the logs. Maybe this is where the campfire I'm trying to include the campfire somehow because I love using the campfire. Let's put that there, and then we're gonna grab a shovel just to put it out. There we go. It's like little stacks of logs there going like bzz, boom, right there. Maybe. Something like that, I think. I think that could work. As far as this goes. These are, okay, so there's only things that go to Blackstone, okay. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the resin brick as much. I think it's just too bright of a color for my palette taste, but maybe in another build we'll use it. For now, okay. Oh, I love that. Yes. I can do that. Okay, so here is going to be something a little bit different. We're going to grab some yellow concrete here. Never done this before, so bear with me. It might not work out well. But darn it, we're gonna try. Let's see here. Huh? What? Yes. Okay. Got some concrete here like this. Then maybe something here. Yeah, just enough to basically drive under it. I think that'll work. And this right here. Okay. Blackstone. Polished blackstone. Or this. I think we're gonna go with this one. Just the regular blackstone wall. Yeah. I think that looks the best. Yes, I hear you. I hear you, I do. Okay. And then we need to have... something like this here, maybe? Is this concrete powder? No, that's black concrete. Okay. And like this. Picking up what I'm putting down here. I hope so. I hope so. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the cough. Okay, so we need some glass panes. Glass pane there, and then we need a door. And for this... we're going to go back to the copper again. Because the copper just feels right. There we go. Yep. Okay. Then glass and glass. Nope. Glass, glass. Glass and glass there. Okay. Now I do have one... well, I think I have some mods installed. A little bit of decorative mods, I think. Let's see here. Okay, I don't. I thought I did, but I don't. So, stairs. With this, if you can see what we're kind of going with, I'm trying to go with like maybe making a crane. Never made one before, so we'll see how it goes. Might change the little top area here. But we need a comfortable looking chair. And we might go with smooth quartz, actually. Haven't used quartz yet, just to... it'll be a nice little thing to throw in there, I think. We're going to have to break these really quick. There we go. It's a tight fit, but yeah, it's a tight fit. Yeah, let's get rid of that there, and to make it better, let's go ahead and go with a little slabbage. Little bit of slab. Polished deep slate, I think, is what we're going to go with. There we go. Yep. That gives off more of a construction feel. Right like that. And then we'll put a slab right there to where the... nope, you know what? We're going to use ladder. Ladder. There we go. Boom. Right like that. And... right like that. Well, shoot, how are they going to come out here? That won't work. Unless we do this. Ladder, 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 and ladder. There we go. It'll work. Yep, getting ready for my shift. Can't sit down, but you know what? That's okay. All right, so now let's take a look here. First off, gonna grab this and then this. Boop. Yeah, no, that's a problem. Problem has been solved. Problem has been solved. Okay. And no, not like that. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. It looks like a weird yellow elephant. I don't know how to make a crane, but we're trying. This is terrible. But you know what? That's okay. It's okay to be terrible and not know how to do something. If we do this here, will that make it look a little bit better? Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. All right. We got this here, and then need some chains. Or chain, I should say. Chain going down. Right, like so. And let's see here. How far down do I want this to go? Because I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was at least. Yeah, this could work here. Let's go grab some slabs. That just doesn't look right, though. It needs to have more chains, but I've seen something to where it kind of goes down like that. Chains can be put sideways, but the problem is they don't connect to each other sideways. We're going to try something here. What we are going to do is we're going to grab a fence. And it's going to be a different color fence here. Let's go with jungle. Why not? One fence there, and there. I think this is how we can do it. No, because they don't connect. Darn. Okay, so it's going to have to be from the middle. But we can at least have this. There we go. And then maybe, yeah, we'll grab some barrels. A couple barrels should do. And we're going to get rid of the fence now because they're connecting to the barrels. We don't want that. We'll throw some barrels in like that. Like that. There we go. Oops. Maybe a chest or two on top, yeah? Who knows? Let's see here. Ah! There we go. Bigger chest of sorts. And another type of chest that we're going to do is an ender chest. There we go. I mean, that's not terrible. It's terrible, but I mean, it's not. Oh God. I guess that means it's time for me to look up some things on how to make a crane and how to support it. But you know, honestly, for starting off, I'm quite proud of what we've done here. Yeah. I'm proud of it. It looks good for being a beginner build. It looks good. You know this is a crane or some kind of mutant snuffleupagus. One of the two. But yeah, no, I think this works. I feel that it works. It works. It works. Yeah. No, it works. It works. It does. There's one other thing we could try. Which is using the grindstone. There we go. That does make it look a little bit better. No, I'm digging that. That works well. Ooh, yeah, no, I can dig that. I can dig this. Now, the next question is, do we want to have the logs be like this? And also, why didn't I put slabs on top of them? Actually, why didn't I put, that's where the fire goes. Finally finding out where the fire goes. To go on top of here, on top of here, on top of this, and on top of this. I can't put it on top of there, but that's okay. This is where they need to go. There we go. That feels better. That feels better. That feels loads better, actually. I can dig this. I like this. Now, the next question is, do we strip the logs? So if we're gonna go down here and strip the logs like this, kind of makes sense. There's also one other thing I want to do with these logs here. I think... Actually, I think the strip logs do look nice. We'll go ahead and strip them. And if we miss some, well, then we miss some. Is that the last one? Yeah. Oop, nope, too fast. Nope, where am I? Nope, here I am. Yeah, you know what? I think we can do the strip logs. And who knows, I might change my mind and go back to non-strip logs. But we will see. We will see. See, I don't always like to build with strip logs right away. Because sometimes the actual log texture, to me, looks better than a strip log. I forgot about that dong. Dong. Oh, no, didn't. There we go. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I have to connect these. It just looks terrible otherwise. Yeah, there we go. Gives it more of a solid base, I guess. Meh. It's not much of an improvement, but oh well. Oh well, at least that way I can bring it right in here. And what else we got here? What else can we do? What else can we do? Well, don't want... Let me take a look at some things here. Oh gosh, what was it? I saw it once a long time ago and I forgot what it was. Okay, let's try this here. Stairs. Go with oak stairs for this. Then we're gonna go with signs. Go with this here. I swear on my mother's grave I saw it. No. I'll know it when I see it, but until then I've completely forgotten what it was. That's the sad part. Oh, by the way, if you hear barking, it's because I had to open up a window. It was getting really stuffy in here. You know, I am not above looking it up, which I might do. If that's the case, then that's what I'll do. Which I feel I'm gonna have to do. And that music confirms it. Okay, give me just 1 second here. Why is it raining? That's what it was. Okay. This is actually kind of perfect. All right. Let's see what else was here. Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Need to make a little area for the employees to have a break outside and enjoy the sun for when it doesn't rain and when it doesn't snow, for that matter. So, I'm going to do this right here. So we got one. Nope, other way. 1, 2, 3. There we go. They're just temporary. Boop. Yes. Boop. Boop. Right like that, and then there we go. Okay. Was it this song is let me pull it up here. It is Russian something. It's by Joey Picaro or Picaro. It's called Russian Dance. It's off the YouTube library, so you can get it off the YouTube there. The tubes of you, as it were. There we go. That's what it was. Okay. Yep. Shovel. There we go. We got like a little park bench situation here for people to sit down and have their little lunches. Although, let's try this here. Oops. Keep on saying oops. Okay, that's actually better than the signs, I think. Yeah, no, it looks better than the signs. No. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's like a nice little seated outdoor area for the employees to enjoy their lunch at and go from there. And maybe they'll have something to drink. Sure, why not? Let's have something to drink. Yeah, there we go. That works. And maybe they'll that there and that there. Maybe they're having a nice steak. There we go. Steakaroo. Perfect. There we go. Then maybe we'll put a sign there. Okay, yeah, that makes it look a little bit better. A little more flushed out. I think that's good. What we'll do here is we're going to make this look a little bit better. I've kind of reached kind of the end of the stream here. I've been doing it for 2 hours. So I'm kind of getting that streamer brain. Sorry, and it's also 8:34 at night for me, which is kind of late for myself and some others. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it here, but this is a strictly build world in creative. It's not going to be anything else. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this here. Might throw in some decorative mods as they come out. Might. Maybe. We'll see. But yes, I think this is good for now. Yeah. Got some fishies. Maybe we'll do a boat next if I even know how to do a boat. I don't know how to do a boat, but we can try. But yeah, there we go. You know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, actually. No, that's screenshot worthy. Why not? I'm proud of it. So for now, I want to thank everybody so very, very much for tuning in, and I want to thank all the members as well who joined back in here. So Whiffs, Husbando Games, and also the gift subs, the gift membership to Brandy B Author. Thank you very much for that. So the stream, I'm going to try and stream once a week. No promises right now, just because I'm focused on finding a job first. So that does become priority. But for now, this has been very fun, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining on the stream. And for those of you who are watching afterwards, thank you very much for joining in. Leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your mom, share with your dad, share with the president of your fan club. If there's not a Norm fan club, there should be. Just saying. Anyway, there we go. New skin. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah. We'll see you later.